so than Agent's. But maybe Agent will show us exactly how you play Cure defensively, which is going to be amazing to see too. So here we are, we're getting underway. Sev3n versus Agent. And right off the bat, Agent is there with the railgun. And Sev3n could drop here. He's crazy. He doesn't do it.
Let's not be crazy early on versus Agent. Because if Agent gets the frag, that's what Sev3n thinking. If Agent gets the first frag, Sev3n is done. Agent can just
good damage actually from
plus
Sev3n.
back for an infinite amount of time. It was good damage, but Agent is not really stacked. And we're gonna see a big fight for the red right now. Where is Agent? There here he is. He's gonna drop down as well. One rail from Sev3n could kill Agent. He doesn't get it, and Agent gets away with the mega.
So Sev3n is playing on the back foot, but he's not suffering too much just yet.
Wow, wow.
Whoa, denied
What a
Agent.
reply.
Yeah. Agent's like, I'm gonna frag you, and then Sev3n said denied. Pushed him back away.
And he just won the control from that. Is Agent really attacking at this red arm? This is very risky from Agent, because one rail could kill him.
So Agent is definitely, so 56 and 16 on Agent, and I don't know if Sev3n realizes that he has a stack advantage, because he could just push himself straight onto Mega.
He's not going to the Mega. He gave the Mega to Agent. That's a lot of respect there.
He doesn't realize he's so strong in comparison to Agent.
He might have just missed on a big opportunity, as he gives Agent the red as well. And yeah, this is a big opportunity missed from Sev3n, and I don't know how many of these will Agent give him throughout the game.
But Sev3n, one thing he can do is aim and hit 55% lightning gun, and that wasn't a situation where it's easy to hit 55%. That was a straight up LG fight. But Sev3n realized, I mean, this is one of the things where brain players can have good aim, is if they understand how the opponent can move in this situation, that informs you as to how to aim, because you realize where the other guys can move. But Sev3n right there, dropping in on Agent, hitting a rocket or two, but Agent's going to go for the frag, and these rockets have to be perfect, but no.
Lost the lead.
And Sev3n, after throwing away an amazing, a start that he...
with huge potential.
Yeah, that's the way to put it, for sure.
2 hits.
He's now one frag behind.
And now he can't even just try to commit frags, because this is Blood Run. If he commits a couple of frags, the score might escalate quickly. So he needs to think it through for a couple of minutes, maybe even more than that, just getting the resource that Agent will let him. And this is not the way to do it, Sev3n. He lost a lot of health on that, he just lost the frag, and now he's probably not going to be able to attack for the next 3 minutes or so.
Agent isn't super stacked. Sev3n could abuse that aim of his right now. Oh, good rail there. I'm going to switch back to Sev3n because it's going to be interesting to see the shots he hits. Try and bring himself back in.
Well, Agent is not going to give him a yellow, because Agent is someone who can do that. He's going to get this yellow, and then the Mega is there. And Sev3n goes for the Mega. That is very risky. And he wins the fight. How did he even do that? 49 average LG.
Yep.
Versus Agent.
That's your answer. And this is something that can really throw players off when they're like, yeah, I've won this fight. And then, but you don't account. Like you're like, okay, I have this stack, he has this stack, I've won this fight.
Yeah, it's the execution versus the small series of little plays.
And this approach is very bad for Sev3n. Potentially missing some opportunities here as well.
Yeah, he just gave Agent the Megas. Oh, and now,
oh my god! What? Oh my god.
How, with 5 health left, Sev3n did about 150 damage onto the face of Agent. How was that even possible?
What? That was
Agent's execution is failing terribly, and Sev3n's...
He's making 5 health look like 100.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's amazing right now from Sev3n. I mean, it was like he shocked Agent, and Agent was just like stood there like, what the hell is this? Am I just gonna die right now? Because it looked like he lost all, like he couldn't move anymore. And that's how powerful Sev3n's lightning gun is. And that is just a unique way of keeping yourself in the game.
Yeah,
Sev3n is now off of that, but 100 armor.
I don't think he even cares that Agent has 200. As long as Sev3n has 100, he'll be safe on every fight. Or so he thinks.
Yeah, it's quite possible. Missing that rail there. And Sev3n 150 armor now. Anything's possible. Okay, it gets railed off of him. 150 armor is kind of a sweet spot for the guy out of control, which lets you know, okay, now I can make a play happen, which can win me an item, a bigger item, or even up the stacks, so I can take a fight for a bigger item. It's the sweet spot, but he does manage to get himself onto a red before getting that 150. And here comes Agent for the attack, and Sev3n defends relatively well.
Sev3n with those 2 rockets, he evened up the stacks.
And there you go. That is going to allow. He needs to understand that this now means he can be more aggressive. And earlier on, we saw he had the opportunity to do that, and he didn't realize it.
And
so
it's not realizing it now as well, because the red is going to be up in 3 seconds. Okay, he's moving in. Can he make a push for it?
I mean, he can just dive on any item he wants. He's got the pick of the litter.
Even turn his mouse up just to jump a little bit higher.
And here we go, Sev3n
on
now.
Control.
Yeah, has control at 200 pretty much. This is scary for Agent, but Agent knows how to be the ninja. It's almost a better situation to frag for Sev3n when Agent thinks he can take fights.
Yeah. You could realize that in a couple of minutes and just give Agent a sense of false security. It's not something that is usually done, but it can be very effective. If you just give your opponent like a red or a mega, just to make sure he drops down onto another item so you can take the frag. If you know your execution is better, you can plan stuff like that.
Sev3n gonna spot Agent, but it's really all about getting your grip around him.
That's not the weapon you want.
And Agent will be very elusive. I want to switch to Agent just to see how he's playing, but I also want to see the aiming from Sev3n, the execution. Look at that, 2 rails back to back, just whiffing the 3rd. Agent cannot be too healthy now.
He's getting a yellow. Oh, but he's not really connecting with anything. Meg's gonna be up in 4 seconds, and Sev3n going for the fight. Whoa, good rocket by Agent. Sev3n cannot do anything now.
Yeah, Sev3n lost all of his stack, and this is not looking good for him now because Agent can pressure the red. And he rocket jumps straight up, and now Sev3n has nothing. And what did he do with that control? But Agent, this is the point where Sev3n maybe can get frags when Agent thinks he can attack. Because Sev3n's never going to catch up with Agent when he's running away.
Exactly, because Agent is really good at that. And Agent control is also very good. But the execution from Sev3n is just better when Agent is in control, because Agent is not focusing so much on that fight.
Oh no, he drops on TLG. But Agent, luckily for him, Sev3n was low enough, and that threat is eliminated. He's almost, that's a situation where he's giving Sev3n an opportunity. He's like, okay, Sev3n, this is too good to be true. I'm dropping down here. You want to fight me right now for deal damage. And what it gives Agent is the frag, and then Agent just has to be defensive and hit a defensive rail or something, and that saves him, and that makes sure that he can get the next red, the next mega, and then boom, he's got 3 frags in the lead now, and he's gonna have control. Brilliant, he waited there. He waited a split second to see which direction Sev3n would dodge, then shoots a rocket. The damage from Sev3n there.
Yeah, but right now Sev3n doesn't have anything to fight with. There he goes, he's gonna die again. And oh, that's on. He's gonna die once again, and this is becoming approaching the GG mark for Sev3n, unless he can come up with some crazy fights, which can in the next 10 seconds or so. I don't think he will ever bring this back.
Yeah, Agents 7-1, and it's 1.5 minutes left. It feels like Sev3n's time is over. He made a good run of it, but Agent is going to hold strong. With that rail, he seals the deal. And just 60 seconds left, more or less. And Agent can Jibo it if he wants to. He can just go Jibo, full on Jibo, if he really wants to, but he's got this game in the bag. But we'll move on to Cure. Sev3n's hopes on Cure will be much, much stronger.
I've never seen Agent take Cure, actually. Can you check his profile?
Oh my god, that was ridiculous, LG from Sev3n. He's still hitting 50% LG.
That is crazy.
It's just insane. I mean, okay, who do we have? Really strong aim players these days. We have Ash now, we have Pony, we have Sev3n. There's another one, isn't there? I think, like new really strong aim players. Who else is it? I'm sure there's one more.
I'm not really. I don't know.
You don't know? It'll probably come to me later on. basically players we watch and we're like, whoa, this aim is just ridiculous. Well, there is Toxic, but Strengths doesn't play. But yeah, there's a lot more players who are coming up with amazing execution, and Sev3n is one of those. And Sev3n frags the difference, 9-2. The final score between Agent and Sev3n on the first map, Blood Run. Sev3n did a really, really strong job. And the thing is that this is Agent's map pick, and it's the map that he chose because he's like, this is going to be a bad place for Sev3n. I can take decisions where I think ahead. I don't have to rely on one fight and hitting shots. I can just think ahead, play the control, play safe, play steady, and then I'll win. And he knows that. But then when it's like a map like Toxicity, maybe, he's like, okay, I'm removing that because on a map like that, Sev3n's going to explode and I'm dead.
Yeah, but you left Cure there. I mean, he actually knows Toxicity, but he doesn't know Cure. I just checked his profile. Agent has 2 games played on Cure.
Oh dear. I was going to say that if Agent does know this map, this is much more friendly, I think, out of control than something like Toxicity. So I could see Agent showing us some new technology on a map like this compared to something like Toxicity. So here we go, Sev3n versus Agent is getting underway, and if Agent really has only played 2 games of QA, he's just going to get toasted now by Sev3n. So let's go over to Sev3n. And he's shooting average 50 LG, man, on the last map. It's just come on, it's just insane. Absolutely sick from Sev3n.
How well does Agent know the map though? Because he might have 2 games and he might have played more but departed.
Maybe he has a Smurf account as well. Who knows what his practice levels truly are. 1 row from Sev3n. The rockets from Agent though going to beat back Sev3n and in fact kill him. But Sev3n, before he dies, he rails Agent.
Well, that's not going to be of much use unless you're going to make a play in the next fight, and he really doesn't. So he's going to give Agent 200, 100 to play with.
Agent right now 200, 100 indeed, and that's going to be allowing him to put on some aggression. But does he want to be aggressive? He's already got a frag. He wants Sev3n to come to him, and that's exactly what's happened. He's what? How does he manage to make that frag even happen?
60% LG.
How does Sev3n do this?
61% now.
Perfect LG from Sev3n.
That is not crazy. That is something else.
That is something else.
Yeah.
It's craziness. Sev3n has just like turned. He's just like Sev3n killed Toxic and Strengths, and then like devoured their body parts and has become something greater than Strengths and Toxic.
57% LG and 100% rail. And Agent, he cannot be feeling well.
Yeah, when you've been shot with 60% LG, yeah, you don't feel well. And that's not even air to air or something. That's on the ground. That is insanely hard to use.
I mean,
see that.
Agent, like at the first frag, yeah, Sev3n's gonna play with more passive now. At the first frag, Agent had like what, 200, 100, and I was gonna say, as soon as Agent picks his red, you will be 200, 200. So there's no way he's gonna die there.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
60% LG. Like, seriously?
Is this for real? Sev3n takes another fight with the rockets this time though. And he can just play with his HUD off. He doesn't need to see his health and armor because it doesn't factor into his decision making basically.
He's emulating Tox in his Quake 4 days right now.
Yeah, this is really something else from Sev3n. My god. My god. Here comes Sev3n again.
Wow.
Just
52% LG. How does he keep that above 50? Seriously. Versus Agent. Agent dodges very well.
So this is basically just like a How to LG movie from Sev3n on Kia. And this is an LG situation. Using wow.
What is he doing? Agent's on a roller coaster. Every time he probably doesn't realize that red is a trap just yet.
Sev3n has some really remarkable aiming abilities. It'd be great to see his setup actually. It's always nice to see the setup of really good execution players.
I bet the setup is ridiculous.
Yeah, we'll have to request that from Sev3n, see what get a picture of how his setup looks and how he plays with it and stuff, because that'd be really cool to see. It's always nice when you see like the setup of executional players. And Sev3n right now is got himself up to 180, 100, and Agent's like, what do you do in Agent's position? You're like, I can't. When I have a massive stack advantage, I lose.
This doesn't make sense. I have position, I have stack, I have weapons, and you kill me?
insane. Oh, he misses the rail switch though, but it doesn't matter. He takes the LG out again. Oh
my!
Just unbelievable lightning work
I
from
don't
Sev3n.
believe it. Yeah, it's seriously unbelievable.
It's like he can do no wrong.
Yeah,
he can do no wrong. It doesn't matter like anything else.
Normal players in that fight after switching the rail and missing it, that would be the fight over for him.
He lost like 2 good seconds of dealing damage.
And then he's like, hey, whatever. Now I can kill the frag.
Sev3n is a player like if he can, he might be one of the people that can copy Evil's style and make it work. And at the moment, there's only Evil that can really do that. Only Evil can be Evil right now, but maybe Sev3n with such amazing lightning gun work can emulate the way that Evil plays, because a lot of the Evil's decision making is based upon his ability to plus forward lightning gun. And that's what Sev3n has been doing remarkably against Agent. In all situations, it is his trump card, and it just delivers every single time. Sev3n finds Agent with some close
Even his rockets, look at that, even his rockets are spot on right now. He's just feeling himself. He's in the zone.
Yeah, we've hit the 5-minute mark, but Agent just looks helpless.
Well, with only 2 maps, 2 times playing this map, that's not much else you can be feeling.
Yeah, that's for certain. Yeah, Agent, it's a shame because Agent, I think, is someone who could really show us a lot of really cool stuff on this map. If he was able to get familiar with it.
He doesn't like new maps though. He does get a frag back and he has a lot of stack behind him. But if someone just like Cooler, they do not approve of new maps.
Oh, nice little trick jump.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that was actually some tech.
And he's getting the frags back quite quickly as well.
Yeah, he's shooting at the spawns as well. Okay, 2 times played, you don't shoot that spawn.
Yeah, oh, he has a smurf.
Yeah, it's gotta be. And it's the fact that Sev3n's aim is just so good that it's just shutting down everything for an Agent as well, so it's hard for us to really see Agent try to play this map because someone with 60% LG is walking at him and shooting, and you die. You die.
Yeah, you see him shooting and you die. Cannot even reply.
I mean, 40% is already very good.
I mean, 40% versus Agent is pretty much perfect.
Yeah, actually 40% is what every player should be hitting in the top 12 of players in Quake Live. In the top 30 duelers, they should, to compete on the top level, you have to hit at least, be able to hit 40% at least, I think. And here you go, Agent tries to take an LG fight with Sev3n.
He actually wins it, but he was 200, and now he's 16 to 50. While Sev3n had 100-0?
No, I don't know how much Sev3n had. He might have at least some armor, it must be. Oh, good rockets, but 2 HP. Agent manages to survive. And you know, this is a 6-4 game now.
Oh, there we go, 7-4.
Yeah, look how close it is. We've been saying for the last 6 minutes, oh my god, Sev3n's lightning gun, oh my god.
Well, because it is that much impressive.
It is something that is remarkable. And this is maybe what he's been working on.
Agent, he goes to the red again, and there we go, Sev3n. Takes 2 seconds, and then he switches. Can he kill Agent though? He doesn't kill it this time. Agent finds the sweet spot to kill Sev3n.
Yeah, Sev3n only 3 frags ahead, so Agent has a chance to win this game and win the series, but Sev3n is very, very adamant on making sure that does not happen, and Agent will pick up the railgun, but just boom. Perfect LG again from...
Agent calls GG.
Yeah, GG called. How do you feel if you're Agent? Just how do you feel about that? It's just... I mean, 50% rail, 45% LG at the end of it. Well, in the fights, he was hitting probably like 50 or more every time.
Yeah.
Who does that?
Nobody.
Who can do that? No one does that. Sev3n is hitting it this game.
That's pretty crushing.
Maybe he's just hitting the sweet spot. I mean, it can happen. You just hit the sweet spot.
Yeah, but over and over.
Well, you know, for a game or 2, it can happen. You're like super powered. Never had superpowers?
No.
When you're playing Quake, okay. Sucks to be you.
Sorry, I don't.
It's just the amazing ins, not the superhero ins.
Exactly, the amazing ins is good enough.
All right.
Now.
So we're changing server, it seems.
Are we?
But I don't know. At least on my screen, I'm changing server. I don't know what that's about, but it's happening.
I wonder why, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Am I going back onto the same server? I don't know, man. I just don't know. It's a crazy journey. Stuff happens on this mod, so I have no connection with it. But we are moving on to Furious Heights, and this is a map where an LG like that, if Sev3n managed to maintain it, it's almost a situation again whereby Agent can be in a lot of trouble because Sev3n will find a lot of spots, unlike maybe. Okay, every single map is going to be good for Sev3n right now. Yeah. With such amazing aim. Can he keep it up though?
The good thing for Agent is that this map is not going to be so much for the LG, because you can actually not take LG fights if you're Agent, but you cannot run from the rail. And as I said, that Sev3n picks up the rail, and Agent probably already knows that he needs to run from the angles.
Maybe Agent just needs to time and control every single lightning bolt, and it'll be okay.
Yeah, unfortunately this isn't TDM.
And there you go, a very, 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 very clean kill from Agent. This is going to result in pretty dominant control, but as we've seen previously, Sev3n just has to pick up LG and scrap together, 50 armor, and he's a threat.
He has 15 right now.
He's 15,
not 50, but he has 15, and let's see if he can. He's doing a lot of damage to Agent.
Yeah, this if he spawns LG, he can rush down Mega for the evil play.
The evil play.
It would be to rush down Mega if the LG spawned there, but I don't know. Okay, he got the plasma spawn. Okay.
He has LG already. He went to pick up LG, he's got the red, so he has 100-100, which tells us that he can kill 3 Agents in a row.
Okay, I'm going to switch on to Sev3n right now, as he's going to decide to try and take this LG fight. Maybe.
He wants to bounce. There he goes, he drops down. With Agent, he doesn't want to fight on even ground.
Yeah, he doesn't want to fight at all against.
Let's not.
Let's just not do the fighting part of dueling against you.
Just let me win.
And Sev3n, you can see he's so deliberate, so careful to try to find the fight that works for him. Like that entire 30-second period, he was just like trying, like you said, trying to find that balance with the rocket, trying to find that perfect string of damage. But Agent was avoiding it very, very well and keeping Sev3n at arm's length.
Yeah, but this is a map where you can avoid those fights, so that's why I say Sev3n needs to get the rail in, and we're gonna see an LG fight, but this is very good fight for Agent. Very well taken fight as well with the rockets. So he's gonna be rewarded with a free red armor.
Let's go back on Sev3n again, see what he can do. He's only got rockets. He's trapped right now, picks up the yellow. And Agent's gonna go in for the kill, as he rightly should do so. This is gonna be another one for him. Sev3n not too much of a trouble before he goes down. So yeah, it's not too terrible of a situation here for Agent. He can be calm now. He can be calm. He's got a lead. Sev3n hasn't been too scary like he was on Cure. So everything is going according to plan for Agent right now.
And Sev3n needs to actually stop rushing down with the LG. He needs to start picking up the rail, because Agent, the way he's playing right now, is really perfect for Sev3n to use the rail, because he's coming into the open fights as he wants to. He's pretty much ego pulling Sev3n, because he wants the LG fight, because he knows he can just use a position as an advantage on this map.
There you go, Sev3n goes in for the LG fight over that red, but it is not going to go his way. Agent way too stacked there, and Sev3n not hitting as strongly as he was, I think, in the previous map on Cure. Let's just switch this path. We can see that he's hitting only 32% at the moment, LG wise. Not that grand 50 and above, but oh, in the face there as he jumps across to that health. Agent reads him too easily, but all the items are spawning. Sev3n doesn't have to be aggressive here. He can hold the choke point, steal away the red, then get himself on the Mega. But instead of that, Agent's going to pick up another frag. Ins, why?
I don't know. I think he got overconfident in the other map.
It's quite possible that hitting that high percentage, you're just like, what? I didn't even expect this. I did not even anticipate this. And it kind of threw his game up a little bit. But Agent's definitely proving to be the superior jeweler right now, by far. And Agent is a player, a very smart player. He gets another kill onto Sev3n as Sev3n goes for that red armor. But what was the follow-up there? What is Agent think? What is Sev3n thinking here for his follow-up? Because there is none.
That's the thing. I don't think Sev3n is really thinking it through now, as his execution is pretty much perfect in the last map. Right now, he needs a bit more than execution. This is a map where you need those little series of plays to happen, unless you're evil.
Indeed. And there we go. Sev3n going down again 10-0. So this is looking all but over now for Sev3n.
He didn't shoot any rail.
Sev3n?
Yeah.
Didn't shoot any.
He just shot his first rail.
That is just insane. Why?
Wait, now see, now he's shooting and now he's starting to connect. He just earned himself the Mega because he's shooting the rails now, and Agent is not well positioned to avoid the angles. And he might like start plan a comeback now, but it will become too short of the time, and then you'll realize you should have used the rail in the first part of the game.
And Agent connecting a full 100 whack damage there, straight to the face of Sev3n, who's just going to slow, and they just repeatedly slow him down in his tracks. Every single comeback attempt will be nullified by Agent in due course as we hit the halfway mark. And Agent doesn't want to play defensively yet, but he sure as hell wants to be a thorn in the side of Sev3n. And that is a great rocket straight out the teleporter. Sev3n is, I was going to say helpless, but he does at least hit a direct rocket before he goes down. Always so troublesome.
Yeah, but
Sev3n.
Can you afford to keep committing frags to Agent? You cannot give him frags. It's already way too high as it is.
Yeah, most definitely. And Agent right now is in a position of a massive lead. And 4 minutes left. It just has to play an ABC game, as Cooler would put it. A standard game, and he's going to be fine. But those rockets are very devastating. But at least Agent can fall back onto the Mega. So he's staying out of harm's way, more or less. And things will be fine for him. Everything's going to be okay. He just has to kill 4 more minutes. And Sev3n will repeatedly come to him. There's another rail exchange. And Agent hits the rail back onto Sev3n. And that's always going to be way better for Agent than it is for Sev3n. Sev3n's still going to try and go for it. But he's just under pressure to hit phenomenal shots. And can he make them happen? I don't know.
Again, Sev3n, as we've leveled multiple times, he's the almost guy. And I think he's going to be cut short into this game once again.
He almost, oh yes, at the start from the game against Sev3n Aerial, right? Yeah, I do remember that actually. And a lot of times, if Agent just, I don't know. What do you think about Agent right now? Should he just, should he just die? Like at this point, just crater, spawn again. There you go. I don't know if he did it on purpose or not, but he should have died though, because there's no point. Like you losing one frag. Right there.
If he managed to dig up all the weapons he had fast enough, yeah. But the thing is, Agent can't just afford to play passive for 3 minutes.
Well, yeah. That's why I liked him killing himself there, because running around for the health takes you out of the map for about a minute. Oh, that was brilliant! Perfect positioning from Agent there to deny, and now he's straight back in it. Not that he was ever out of it with such an amazing lead, but still, he's definitely in a favourable position at the moment, to say the least. And Sev3n has shown no signs of really challenging, really knowing how to challenge Agent in the right ways. I think it's fair to say. And 2 minutes remaining, and there's no way I think Sev3n's going to get 10 frags in that time. But let's wait and see. Agent, not known for being an aim player. He's all about the decision making, all about making those smart choices and winning in the long games. He's not a flashy player. He is a player that focuses on the decision making. And right now, it's been working out very well for him. He's playing very defensively at the moment. He knows his stack is pretty fragile at this point. And as he swings around to this red, he's going to find it's already taken. And let's check out Sev3n's prov. Why not? He's pretty stacked. And Agent says 35. I'm not sure why he said that. I guess because that's when Mega spawning.
Yeah, he's selling 7 the timings.
That's pretty nice of him. I'm not sure. But Sev3n wasn't even there.
Yeah.
And we move back onto Sev3n.
Maybe that's why. Sev3n didn't know.
Agent kills Sev3n. Didn't even lose any stack. So Sev3n, I don't know, this is like a different player now. And this is what we said at the start, right? We're like, this guy is pretty map dependent.
Yeah.
He's really, really high level on some maps, but then if you take him onto some other maps, his level can drop very, very rapidly. Who knows why it is? I guess the practice regime usually is a thing right there. I mean, if you practice only 1 or 2 maps, you're only going to be good on the 1 or 2 maps. So.
Exactly.
So Sev3n still has a lot of work to do on the other maps, but if he's able, he's got the capabilities in execution. He just has to get the knowledge. Just get that knowledge, read some books, and it'd be good to go. So there we go. Sev3n was able to take Cure. but Agent winning Bloodrun secured himself that series against the Frenchman, the French hope Sev3n. So we will go to a quick break, guys. When we come back, we will have more Quake Live action here on FACEIT TV. We are setting everything up as we speak, so don't go anywhere, and make sure that you press that follow button and tweet about us so everyone else has an opportunity to get in on the Quake action as well.